Lady lost appetite for food prepared by herself, and boyfriend was upset at book You Don't Want to Be Identified. Zemoso and Chawadi went to the supermarket at morning hours and purchased food items necessary for their feeding. Chawadi prepared a delicious soup from it and served a portion for lunch as it was time for it. However, only Zemoso ate, as Chawadi refused. Later in the day, they strolled inside the town. While on it, Chawadi bought pizza at a restaurant and ate, but Zemoso allowed her to do so. They arrived home at night for supper, yet Chawadi refused to eat the food she prepared, and Zemoso ate alone. Remember, that is the second time, but later questioned if there is anything bad in the food. He contemplated that if the food was poisoned, he could have fallen sick and may have been taken to the hospital for treatment. He suspected her to have contaminated the food with simple death or urine, of which she said nothing wrong with the food. She even refused the food at the second day. That made Zemoso insist that she say what happened to the food or why she lost appetite for it. At that point, Chawadi asked him to feel comfortable over the food, that it was because she started the cooking that morning. According to her, she saw blood and looked into his eyes while she was cutting the meat and fish respectively, that it appeared to her as a warning not to eat it again, hence the loss of appetite for the food that she prepared. He also worried for her own position, that if she continued without feeding for some days, she will lose some kilograms of weight and may become a problem for him. So he wanted her to return to feeding normally. So remember that wherever you are, the food you eat or that enters inside your stomach will form part of you. So if it is contaminated, in the same way, you get contaminated. Therefore, it is better to prevent than to cure. For that reason, Zemoso talks to Chawadi to know if anything bad entered the food was justified. At book, You Don't Want